Serena Hudson getting out of my car with my money.
Settle into your chairs because Wendy Williams may be returning. Wendy was recently seen out and about, and as you all know, she was serving looks. She has gone through a lot lately, beginning with her ex-husband Kevin Hunter and his. Things really took a turn for the worst when Wendy was diagnosed with dementia and placed in a conservatorship. Side chick Shirena were out there flaunting their filth and dragging her through the mud. After that, Wendy basically disappeared from the public view, leaving fans alarmed and mobilizing behind hashtags worried sick about their Lady Wendy Williams trending on social media. But wait, there's more drama brewing, particularly with regard to Wendy's ex-boyfriend Kevin Hunter and his side piece Shirena Hudson. They have been absent for a few months, keeping quiet while the drama develops. It's becoming nasty, and we have to sort it all out because it's an exciting journey. After all the doom and gloom headlines, I have to confess that it's sort of pleasant to see Wendy back on her feet. About her well-being and health, seeing how well she looked earlier this year, her staff revealed that she had been diagnosed with dementia, which she would later divulge in 2023 following a series of tests. Wendy's symptoms, which jointly affect her language communication, behavior, and cognitive abilities, were first identified as primary progressive aphasia and frontal temporal dementia. Considerable obstacles in Wendy's life. As a result of this entire mess, the court found Wendy couldn't handle her own finances and granted her a conservatorship. Let me drop some tea, Guardian Sabrina Morrissey. There have been rumors that Sabrina doesn't exactly treat Wendy like royalty, but hang on, there isn't any conclusive evidence. Wendy has been mistreated by Sabrina. The whisper began when some members of Wendy's family claimed that Sabrina had locked Wendy up and prevented her from seeing her family. Understandably, the internet went crazy when these rumors surfaced, portraying Sabrina as the bad guy who is definitely keeping Wendy away from her relatives. Excellent looks, but it doesn't always mean Sabrina has been shady with her. Wanda Finney, Wendy's sister, even made a disparaging comment, claiming that the last time her family saw Wendy was in 2021.
Life is not what you think it is behind the scenes. Trust me. Homegirl is miserable. Like, that's what you get.
In addition to her family, other individuals involved during her time in Florida included physicians and members of Wendy's professional network. She also had a health team and nurses on duty, and she was growing healthy and had a family in place. Aside from the financial aspect, she added, "I don't think Wendy needed anybody more than her family. All I care about is my sister's survival and well-being." Wendy's health has always been the family's top priority. Wendy's niece, in addition, Alex Finney, revealed how much Wendy's guardian went to keep her apart from the family. Alex created a quite dramatic painting, considering given the extent to which Sabrina blocked touch with her family. It seems like a high-stakes drama scene in which Wendy's own relatives are embroiled in this convoluted tale. According to Alex, Wendy needs to phone her relatives from a banned phone number indicating that they are unable to contact her directly. Additionally, Alex stated, and I mean this, that we experienced holidays, birthdays, and illnesses. There was even a time when my grandfather was admitted to the hospital. Fans began to give Sabrina the side eye after that, and that's when the rumors about Saw possibly mistreating Wendy really took off. Remember, there's still no hard proof to support any of them, because there was no way to get in touch with her and let her know what was going on with her 93-year-old father.
Having this side girl for almost 15 years of our marriage. I've known about her almost since the beginning. I've known that Kevin is a serial cheat. The first time I found out was while I was pregnant with our son on bed rest. During that time, I gave birth to him. He was in the delivery room. You'll see that play out in the movie. He's passing out cigars, and you know, my wife and I, you know, little Kevin, who's not so little anymore, he's 20 years old. I plotted to divorce Kevin, and I sacrificed a lot of myself to come out successful on the other side.
Those assertions in a recent interview. Wendy's friend Regina Shell expressed her worries about leaking information regarding Wendy's treatment under Sabrina's supervision. Regina said that this was a Britney Spears rumor. The situation is made worse by the fact that Wendy's family isn't even in charge. With Britney Spears, at least, it was her father and her family. This is a non-family lady, so how did the Guardian acquire such authority? Regina further stated that at first, while I was living with Wendy in the summer, we were triangulating and talking to Sabrina. but after that, she kind of vanished. Regina didn't hold back, claiming that Wendy was in danger of starvation. Wendy's circumstances in Sabrina's care is depicted in a grim light by the fact that there were occasions when she received either very little or no food at all. She said that breakfast wasn't always served until around 7:30 in the morning, come until 11:30, by which point she would be ready for lunch, and when I returned to Los Angeles, I would have to employ a delivery service to send her food from Los Angeles to New York because she was not receiving the communication and had no other means of getting money. Apart from this guardian, the entire scenario seemed dubious at best. It became even more concerning when Wendy almost disappeared from the public view, alarming fans greatly. However, as it turns out, Wendy has been making the most of her time away from the spotlight. She looks better than we could have imagined. She was recently photographed out and about with her son Kevin Hunter Jr., and they appeared to be catching up and living it up. They were caught in a holistic wellness store in New Jersey.
Recommend that you work with your husband, because I made him my manager, and then when I decided to divorce him, he had to be fired. In other words, I made him divorced and unemployed all in one day.
And she and her son snapped photos with the business owner. Wendy appears to be back on the men's radar, so that's even better news. According to the store owner where Wendy was sighted, she was so happy the man who runs the place gave reporters the inside scoop which TMZ obtained. During the appointment, Wendy appeared attentive, smart, enthusiastic, and effervescent. TMZ then revealed that Wendy was allegedly looking for medicines to aid her with mental clarity and brain fog. It's nice to see Wendy back on the scene since it seems like she's slowly recovering her status. The store hopes she comes back soon for additional things designed especially for her because she is a source of stress and circulation. Excited to watch her continue to shine, and while we're talking about comebacks, fans are giddy about the prospect of seeing Wendy's former partner Kevin Hunter and his main squeeze, Shirena Hudson, together again. The last word on those two was that there were rumors circulating that Shirena had broken up with Kevin and moved back in with her mother, but there was no concrete evidence to support those claims. Things up. But a glaring detail also suggested that their parting would involve cash, related to imply that a talk show presenter is undoubtedly laughing heartily someplace. After breaking up with his mistress, her serial cheating, serial stealing ex-husband ended their relationship. Most of his illicit profits. I'm not claiming that this is gospel truth, but if it is, it wouldn't come as a surprise, as there were rumors that Shirena was just with Kevin for the money. Well, Wendy's money anyhow. Wendy continued to pay alimony after their divorce, but last year that arrangement came to an end when rumors circulated that Shirena had abandoned Kevin. At that point, people began to make connections between the two incidents. When they finally decide to back off, it will be interesting to see how they intend to rebrand and make a comeback. While we can't confirm their breakup for sure, what is clear is that they are laying low. Shireen has gone completely private on Instagram, and Kevin has cleaned up his account. Perhaps the real kicker was when their money ran out. Into the limelight, admirers are already expressing their gratitude that Wendy Williams is continuing to live her life in spite of her health problems and financial troubles. "Auntie looked good," one fan said. "I really hope she's okay and feels better. I need her back for the sake of television." Good night to every one of you, with the exception of Shirena Hudson. You are raggedy and we wish you the worst. Kevin Hunter, Wendy Williams' ex-husband, is a wicked but two. Neither of you will ever reach the gates of paradise. Mistress Shirena Hudson only received her alimony payments for 3 years. He also lost his $1 million Florida property and is currently bankrupt, owing $12,000 on his credit card. This whole situation is crazy, don't you think? Please share your opinions in the comments section below. While you're at it, be sure to see our upcoming video. I promise you won't regret it.